Mark Henry, former ECW champion, world heavyweight champion. What a career he's had.
Speaking of great careers.
This is a Divas Tag Team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Norwich, England, Paige.
One of the stars of Total Divas. Set for tag team action here this week on Main Event. It's Paige and Natalya getting set to square off with the remnants of Team Bad next here on Main Event. Two weeks from Sunday, WWE Fastlane, only on the WWE Network. We will name a new #1 contender. And another match that's going down. Kalisto will take on Alberto Del Rio, defending the United States title.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Go ahead, Rich. Tell me how great Natalya is.
The top divas here in WWE has accomplished so much throughout her career.
And one of the stars of Total
Divas, of course.
On which, you know, I watch the show every week and seem to see whines a lot. Yeah.
And their opponent, Naomi and Tamina, Team Bad.
We saw earlier on Tamina and Naomi, or as Naomi said it, Naomina.
Yeah.
Two-thirds
I like that better than Team Bad, I think.
Team Bad, beautiful and dangerous. We saw what happened earlier with Sasha Banks this past week on Raw.
You know what's a good name for you and I, our announced team?
What?
I'm the King. That's good. That just has a ring to it.
I cannot argue with that, sir.
I'm thinking t-shirts, all sorts of merch.
Things getting red hot in the Divas division. And go back to what happened on Raw this past week in the matchup between Brie Bella and Charlotte. So Natalya's going to start things off here.
No, you don't have to clap, Rich.
Why not?
Don't show favoritism here. Be an objective journalist.
I'm not rooting for anybody. I'm just clapping for the match. Natalya and Tamina get things started off. But as I mentioned, Brie Bella and Charlotte in one-on-one action this past week on Raw. And Charlotte kind of showboated throughout the matchup after verbally berating Brie Bella's sister Nikki earlier in the night. But Brie was able to steal one, kind of turn the tables on Charlotte a little bit.
And I knew you and everybody else were going to rub that in the face of Charlotte, and more so probably try to blame it on her illustrious father, Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Natalya out of the way. Rolling up Tamina, able to power out at one.
Did you see the look on Nature's face when Charlotte got counted out?
He was shocked.
I was shocked.
Tag made to Paige, and look at this. Beautiful teamwork. Fantastic suplex.
Oh my gosh, beautiful teamwork.
Cover and a kick out.
And if Naomi, how did they pronounce it?
Naomina.
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 Now, if Naomina had done that, you would have said, oh, look at the double teaming.
Oh, very angry Tamina. Firing Paige with the turnbuckles and ramming the shoulder right into the ribs. Tag made. And Naomi going to work.
You know, I'm really sort of glad that these two did what they did to Sasha Banks.
Why?
Uh-oh. Oh! Because let's face it, these two made Sasha. Whoa. They took her under her wing when she first came up here to the WWE, and I mean, literally put her on the map.
You're saying that with a straight face, right?
What do you mean by that? Look at me.
Sasha Banks, and she calls herself the boss, built on self-success. She hasn't really needed anybody else.
Yeah, she just calls herself that. It's like you calling yourself an announcer.
Look at this right here, King. Naomi trips over Paige, and watch the follow-up. Oh, man. Vicious knee. Kick out by Naomi at 2.
You can't afford to make a mistake when you're in there against Paige, I can assure you of that.
Former Divas champion.
Come on, Naomi, what do you say?
Come on, Paige.
Of course, Nikki Bella successful neck surgery last week. The herniated disc. It's kept her out of action for months. Paige down for the cover and a kick out by Naomi. The good news, from what I understand, is that Nikki will eventually be able to return to action. At least that's the hope.
Yeah, that's absolutely the hope.
Keep her down, Paige.
In the meantime, you have to think that Brie Bella inserted herself right into the title picture with a victory over Charlotte on Raw this past week. And here, Paige, this is my house. Stomping away in the corner. Naomi.
Not looking too good right now.
Paige trying to end it right now. Naomi able to kick out.
Nothing worse than a team like Naomi.
Oh!
Talking tough and then not being able to back it up. But now here we go. Tables are getting turned. Whoa!
Oh, caught by Paige. Oh, man, that's a Curry.
Nice. Now, Naomi walking the talk, walking the walk, but now she's caught again by Paige.
Whoa! Fall away slam. And Naomi rolling to the outside for a breather.
Don't blame her. Okay, we get the message.
Come on, Naomi, back in the ring. Let's go. You can do it, girl. Tamina, back in your corner.
The light bill on this on the place like this.
Look at this. Double drop kick.
Man, I think Tamina's face hit the ring apron.
Natalya and Paige in charge here on Main Event. Our Main Event continues. Here is now Paige and Tamina battling for position. Tag team action. Team Naomi and Naomi against Paige and Natalya.
Paige had things going her way when we took the break, but it's sort of turned around now. Momentum has shifted. Well, now here comes Paige again.
Running knee. Paige trying to regroup. Oh!
I know this is the middle of winter, but I'm just begging Paige to get just
Oh, wow, what a super kick!
just a tad of sun. Think that would hurt her? Not as much as that kick gets.
Paige in an awful lot of trouble. Look at Naomi. Right in front of us, the referee. Referee was tied up with Tamina. And Naomi stomping away on the outside of Paige.
It's like Tamina's trying to move in on Paige's house here. I love the light up shoes there from Naomi.
Referee continues to count. Paige struggling to get back to her feet.
Remember when we used to wear shoes like that, Rich? Oh, watch out, watch out.
Keep it in the ring.
Uh-oh, look out.
Referee's telling him to keep it in the ring. Don't get mad.
Oh, man!
That may be it. I don't know if Paige is going to be able to get up from that.
Again, the referee will start the count. And here comes Tamina. Look out, King.
If I were Tamina, I would have just left her out there. May got counted out. Oh!
And Paige smartly going right for her corner, trying to make the tag to Natalya.
I'll tell you something. Tamina is just in a foul mood right now.
Paige back in the ring and then quickly cut off the tag. And now tags in Naomi. What a leg drop. Cover. That's got to be it.
Nope.
Kick out by Paige at 2. What athleticism. Let's take a look at this. Right after the tag.
You're not kidding.
Wow.
I know you love to talk or say all these great things about Paige and Natalya, but come on, let's give Naomi her props. That was an awesome move. Would you like to say anything good at all about Team Bad?
Certainly Naomi, probably one of the most underrated divas here in WWE, along with Tamina, who some would say maybe the
look at this. Look at this
perhaps
move.
the toughest.
Hey, hair pulling.
Oh! And for the sunset flip,
can't
Paige with a
condone that.
headbutt.
Well, see what turnabout's fair play. Oh man! Right into that middle turnbuckle.
Running bulldog.
Paige may be out.
Paige has taken an awful lot of abuse in this matchup.
And here comes some more.
Two. Outside.
Okay, huh?
Featured matchup this week here on Main Event. Naomi and Tamina. Show that they don't need Sasha Banks.
Hey, that's her nose.
As Natalya trying to rally the troops, rally the WWE Universe here in Memphis, trying to get her teammate Paige back in the matchup.
I tell you, Paige is in a lot of trouble. It's going to take a big rally to get her back into this thing. Tamina just put all the weight on the back of Paige's neck. Paige needs to, try to get to your feet. Take some of that pressure off. Oh, man. What was that? Hair pulling.
Referee admonishing Tamina. Instead just delivers a vicious knee, trying to put Paige away, and again a kick out.
For that referee. That would be counting a little faster if Tamina admonished me the way she just did him.
And you have to wonder what's going to happen with the Divas Championship. Charlotte, the champion. You wonder if Sasha Banks will earn an opportunity. Becky Lynch has been in the championship picture.
Look. It doesn't matter who's in the picture. As long as the Nature Boy is in the corner of Charlotte, the championship is going to stay in the hands of the Flairs.
And you condone the actions of the Nature Boy?
He hadn't done a thing. Whoa!
Look out, Paige out of the way. Can she make the tag? Yes!
Oh, boy. Look out!
Natalya's been chomping at the bit.
Here she goes.
Whoa, right into the turnbuckle. Whoa. Oh, man.
No!
The slingshot right down on the tailbone and then running over Naomi.
Wait a minute.
Basement drop kick.
Oh!
Discus clothesline. Cover. Natalya has the pinfall broken up by Tamina.
Tamina arriving just in the nick of time. Natalya really had things going her way, but look. Okay, this is a double team. I'll go ahead and admit it.
Natalya able to duck under. Well,
wait a minute.
Helping out on rear view. Naomi with the rear view.
Oh.
And Paige able to break it up just at the last second. Thought that was going to be it.
Yeah, I expect a good
Hold on,
admonishment
look
from the
out.
ref on that. Whoa,
Natalya going for the sharpshooter.
That's blocked. Look at this.
Slapped. And now, hold on. Look at this submission maneuver.
Oh, that is it. You got to give up. Just say it.
Natalya in a tremendous amount of
There you
pain.
go.
Forced to tap out. Referee calls for the bell.
Man. Don't ever let Naomi lock down on you.
Your winners by submission, Team Bad.
Wow, who needs the boss? Did you see that, Rich? That was impressive.
And impressive, no doubt about it. Tamina, Naomi,
You think Sasha Banks is watching? I hope she was.
Yeah. Team Naomi getting the job done. Score the victory here in our main event on Main Event.